What's up, guys? Today I'm going to give a breakdown and an update on our software, which we've been developing for plus 6 months now. You might be familiar with this. It's called SUPERSONIC, and the reason why I'm showcasing it for you today is because I'm just super excited about the ecosystem we are creating, which really allows e-com brands to gather all their data, all their testing, and all their optimization inside of a single software. This has literally never been done before, and that is because no one is thinking holistically about how to optimize a store. They are just focusing on one key area, whether that may be surveys or setting up a split test or how to gather insights or data. Like, it's all scattered into 5 or 10 different apps, which is going to cost you a ton of money. So our thesis for SUPERSONIC is that we want to create one app, one software, which you can do all your research work in, all your A/B testing in. You can literally optimize your entire store with just one app, and it has everything it needs in order for you to be holistic and optimize everything in the store. Whether you want to collect information so you have strong hypotheses about what to split test, or a server-side tracker that means that every single order you have in your system is being tracked in analytics and basically connected to Meta and all these other things. So you got your data, you got your data collection, you got your A/B testing module, and in time also every single upsell app, every single way for you to optimize your store by doing bundles or by doing category filters or sorting systems. Everything will be centered in one app, which we call SUPERSONIC. And I want to show you the progress we made so far here because, actually we've come really far. We already have about 30 or so brands using it, and now we're rolling out our A/B testing, which is going to be this big leap for us, basically taking 5 steps up the ladder. So let me just quickly show you an overview of SUPERSONIC and what it looks like so you can kind of see what we're doing here. So I'm going to be sharing my screen. You can see here, this is just a front page of SUPERSONIC. We haven't put a lot of effort into the homepage and so forth because all the clients we've onboarded are people we know, people that have been referred to us. They don't really come through the homepage, but it's there. And there's a way for you to log in, but it's obviously also an app, so you can install the app in Shopify. If you're on Shopify, that's easy. For now, it's only available on Shopify, but we're definitely going to be expanding to WooCommerce and some other systems. So the first thing you see when you log into the app, if you set it up, is that we have our server-side tracking system. Basically, what that means is that we sort of put in this middle step. When you set up your e-commerce store, normally you would connect Shopify to Google Analytics, and you would just see that a lot of the data would be missing. Obviously not all the revenue is there, not all your add to cart events are there, and so forth. That's a problem. If you want to use GA to understand what's happening in your store, what you can optimize, then you want that to match 100%. The solution for that is a middle step, which we call a data warehouse or AI warehouse. And basically what it means is that we're downloading the data from Shopify, cleaning it up, and making sure we're sending everything over to analytics. And then the new features that we launched last month is that we're now connecting to Meta. And then just this week, we launched Klaviyo. So basically you can connect to your email system. This is probably the most popular system. There are other ones as well. But what that does is that we're sending out the most amount of data to Meta and Klaviyo and so forth, which is really a good way to bypass the blockers that we had due to privacy reasons and so forth, because everything is being hashed, but it's being sent over to Meta, which can then find the right people to target because it has the most amount of data. So if you're familiar with ads, you will see you have a quality event score in there. You can basically see how many phone numbers, how many names, and how many emails is able to match. That score can be from 0 to 10, and having someone like a SUPERSONIC to basically be that middle step, it's going to allow you to get the highest score possible. And we do that for Klaviyo as well, which is amazing because you're going to see a lot more cart abandonment emails connected and set up in Klaviyo. You're going to get a lot more emails in there. That's just a way for you to get your email on fire, your email marketing on fire. It's going to really produce better results. The next thing we're doing is our A/B testing. Again, remember that I'm talking about building an ecosystem in here. I want you to be able to use SUPERSONIC in a way that you don't need any other app to optimize your store for higher conversion rate, higher average order value. Right now, we have server-side tracking and A/B testing, but we we're also going to be basically replacing Hotjar, heat maps, mouse flow. All those features from those softwares going to come into SUPERSONIC because it's a very powerful way to collect data in order for you to optimize your store. So just imagine all those apps in here. We do our own version. We take the best from all of them and we build something that's even better. And you not having to pay for 10 apps, but only one app. And it's not going to be the price of 10 apps. We are going to be 5 times cheaper at least than all these other apps combined. And so we're going to disrupt the industry completely. And we're going to be giving more features than anyone else out there. The second module is in beta stage right now. We're definitely testing it on a bunch of clients and we're still doing a lot of optimization. Even the design you see here is pretty raw. We haven't been focusing on just making everything pitch perfect, but it's going to be better and better over time as well. I just did this trial account just to show you that right now the A/B testing module is being tested. In here would be your overview tab where you can see all the different A/B tests you're running and have been running in the past. You can see the uplift and so forth. Still a bit raw, but easy to understand what's going on. You can start and end a test and so forth. You can see if it's in draft status and so forth. And then also, obviously, you can click in and you can set up a new test. So what we just try to do here is make it super simple. You can add in additional tests you want to run if you want to run an ABCD test, for example, and you can obviously remove it again. You could also say, I want to run a 75% test, or you can sort of mix and match here as well, the way you want to set up your tests. And then right now it's set up for what we call a real-time test, but you can do a bunch of different testing modules. So you can do a theme-related test, a template-related test. So basically one product page template versus another one. And you can obviously also use a JavaScript editor so that you can completely customize the look and feel of a test as well. A lot of people will just want to do split URLs, so they will do one landing page versus another landing page, and this can be a good way to do it. But obviously you could also do a landing page test through this one here, where you're just coding the variant and testing it up against a control version. Still a little bit raw, but I think it's coming along really nicely, and we're just happy with the progress, and rolling this out for every single one of our clients is going to be sort of the first step here. But one of the things that is also really nice is that you can easily customize, and one thing we are preparing for already is AI. So we're collecting a little bit more data than other A/B test softwares. We are, for example, asking what type of page you're running the test on, because when we get enough data on product page tests that tends to win, then we can use AI to predict what test you should be running and give you a lot of suggestions and optimizations that are automated. Basically, you don't have to invent the wheel. You will get an AI that can understand what test you should be running. You can choose a goal in here. Again, it's super important to collect data, but obviously you can also say, like, I'm looking for more hardcore data like revenue per visitor, or I'm literally only looking to do average order value tests. You can do your device targeting as well. Obviously right now it's just mobile and desktop, but you can also, run more. But in reality is that most people only need these two settings, and then obviously this setting as well. Visitor targeting is really important as well. You can do only new visitors, returning visitors, or both. And again, that could be really nice because you might be influencing or only wanting to influence people that have already been on the website. Then we got country, we got currency targeting. This is really nice if you have a store with multiple currencies or multiple countries, and then you can run multiple tests at the same time and only target a specific country. Now the final test here is really cool as well. The final setting, which is what we call test isolation. So basically you can tag people, and once they've been tagged, they cannot be exposed to more tests. So say I see a test on the home page. Once I've seen that, I'm not allowed to see more tests for the duration of that session. This is a feature that is not possible in most tools. And again, this is really powerful. If you say no to this, it means they're only exposed to one test. If you say yes, then they can be exposed to as many tests that you have running on the website at any given time, right? So basically this is a very unique feature which we're excited about, which makes it possible for high traffic sites that have a lot of orders, a lot of traffic, to isolate and make sure they can see the specific result of only that test. And I think that's really important when you're looking at data and understanding and getting real conclusions from it. So guys, I just wanted to show you the update on SUPERSONIC and everything we're doing with the new features and so forth. We're really excited about it, and there's just a lot more in the pipeline. So if you're interested in SUPERSONIC, obviously right now we're just rolling it out for our clients when it comes to A/B testing, but the server-side tracking is live for everyone in the Shopify store. So if you're looking for completely accurate data in any of these three platforms, platforms. You can already sign up and it's good to go. And for A/B testing, definitely going to keep you in the loop when we launch it for everyone. And just excited to build something that's very community driven. We are basically allowing all our SEO specialists in our agency to use this and optimize. And obviously we're asking our clients as well, what do you think? What do you like? What are you not a fan of? And basically we're optimizing the software and the new features based on this as well. So anyway, this was an update on Supersonic. Hope you're hyped about this as well. And I'll speak to you soon.